Hello everyone, I'm Richard Vigorelli, and I am here to tell you guys a story. This is a story that takes place in a city. It's a big, beautiful city. It's got tall walls around it, and it's got these great glittering towers inside, and a full marketplace. And lots of residents there. Now in the marketplace, it has artisans and craftsmen and workers and moms and dads and bakers and farmers selling their food and merchants selling their stuff and little kids running around and old people walking around admiring the way things are going. And intermixed through all of this, there are soldiers. They walk around the town, making sure that everything is safe, making sure that all the people in the marketplace and in the residences and all that are safe from bad things getting in. These soldiers patrol a very, very high wall and the gate on the wall that lets things in and lets things out. But here's the thing. Life is idyllic inside the city. It's got a wonderful king with a wonderful royal family, but outside the city wall, there's nothing but barbarians and bandits and demons and horrible, horrible things out in the world outside the city. And they are constantly trying to get in, these bad, bad things. So the soldiers have a full-time job. They have to pick off these bad guys whenever they get close and keep them from getting in. Every now and again, one of them gets through. And usually, they don't cause too much damage when they get through the defense. But every now and again, one of them gets in and does a lot of damage. So why am I telling you this story while I'm wearing my lab coat? Huh? Why? Because this is one of the ways that an acupuncturist like me sees the human body. You see, acupuncturists, in one manner of speaking, see the human body in 4 separate levels. The first level is called the way level. That can be like your city wall. It's nice and tall, it's made out of rock, or wood, or both, or steel, or whatever. And that just being there keeps the bad guys, which are things like viruses, and bugs, and parasites, and bacteria from getting in. Now the next level down is your chi. Your chi level is the soldiers that walk around the town and occupy the wall and pick the bad guys off that are outside. The people living inside are the next level. They're called the yin level. See, it's the job of the yin to make the qi and the wei healthy. So the yin is what produces all of your food to keep your cells happy. It's what disperses oxygen in your body. It is what is the function of all of your organs, just to keep everything going, because everything is dependent on everything else. And then there's the last level, the absolute bottom. This is your blood. This is the level of blood. And this is the royal family. This is the king and his family, his queen, his prince and princess, his court, everybody living in there. So why is all this important? Well, when you get sick, especially for running a fever, in knowing these levels, I can figure out how serious the disease is. And in knowing where it is, will tell me what symptoms you have, what symptoms you are going to get, and how long it might be until you survive. That's it. the chi. So, with that in mind, let's say that you decide not to get a flu shot because you don't think it's a good idea. Well, you get sick. You get a fever, you're coughing, you're puking, no stuff's running out of your nose and your mouth, you got chills, you got shakes, and then it turns into a much worse fever and you get constipated. Well, that little infection has just moved past your way, so it's breached the wall, and now it's in a fight with your chi, with your soldiers. Let's say you lose appetite and it starts to get worse, and you become a little delirious. You can't think straight, you can barely sit up, and you're starting to get little bumps, little red bumps everywhere in your body. Well, the virus has won most of the battles with your soldiers, and now it's moving into the townspeople. It's attacking your yin, because now the functions of your organs are becoming impaired. You're not able to do things you normally can do. Now, you're not dead yet, but you need help. Now, let's say that you're completely bedridden, you're sweating to death, you're not even conscious, and every now and again blood squirts out of you or just oozes out. Well, it's pretty serious, because now those barbarians that I told you about, they're knocking on the door to the keep, and they're starting to break through the door, and they're going to get the king. And once they do that, you die. If a disease gets to the blood level, usually death sets in. It is my job as a medical professional, and the job of any medical professional that treats any kind of infectious disease, to keep it from getting that far. Now, every now and again, you'll get an infection that goes straight through and just knocks you completely out. We like to call those epidemic diseases, and we usually call the CDC for that. Please don't call me. Call me for the little things, like a cold, a flu, a little intestinal bug. If you got a parasite, sure, I can probably handle it. But the big stuff, please go to the hospital. So, everyone, this has been the story of the city that is every person, and all the stuff that goes on inside, from a fairly esoteric perspective. If you have any questions, please feel free to visit me at my website at vigintmed.com. That stands for Vigorelli Integrated Medicine, and I will be sure to answer those. You can also leave your questions in the comments below. Also, if you are new to my channel, please hit the red button below that says subscribe, give me a like, and I will be seeing you very, very soon with something else. So, have a great day and stay healthy.